Hey, welcome back to another episode of Support Local Bands. I am your host, Chuck Diltz. Welcome. Today is a wet, rainy Monday, and I am doing episode 37. So, to kick this off, episode 37, if you haven't done so, I say this every time, but I sincerely mean it. Go out, give me a like and a follow. Check me out on my Facebook page, facebook.com/charles.dutz.96 under 2-ton shotgun. Check it out on Twitter and on my YouTube page for the replay, youtube.com/kingswagger for that. And check me out here on Spreaker, Castbox, Deezer, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, all those wonderful sites. Check me out and download it, like me, follow me, and show me some love for support local bands, because without your support, I'm just randomly babbling. So, without further ado, today's episode is titled the LVMAs. In case you don't know and you're not from the area, that stands for the Lehigh Valley Music Awards. And it is open now to I want to say about the 22nd of December. So the 8th of the 22nd of December to get your votes in for some awesome Valley local artists and local bands and writers and this and that from this area. So some of the cool things, some of my friends have been nominated. So if you live in the greater Lehigh Valley, the AEB, Allentown, Easton, and Bethlehem, or across the bridge in Phillipsburg, feel free to drop your vote and vote now, and get it done. So some of y'all, if you haven't seen and haven't heard, there's a lot of great talent, and this is the time that it's going to showcase. There's a lot of nominees and a lot of nominations. A lot of awards are up for grab for multiple bands, multiple acts, different venues, different producers, musical recording places, etc., and so on. So, there are a lot of cool people that have made the nomination spot, and now they need your help. So, if you are in this area, you do live in Allentown, Easton, Bethlehem, or across the bridge in good old Peaburg, you may cast a vote, and you can go to www.lehighvalleymusicawards.org. That's all one together, all one link, all words together. Click on there, and you can go to the fan side of things and cast your votes. And or if you're in the industry and you're part of it, you can go to the industry part, and you can go to, there's two sections for that, section 1 and section 2. You can complete them both. Just register your name, your email, and go from there. So I wanted to give a shout out to several people that have earned this spot. Number one is To My Boys in Vitruvia. They are up for a nomination for Best Metal Band of 2019. So that's a huge step in the right direction. So they are nominated. And our photographer and my good friend Sarah Bayer, she is nominated for her as hot photographer of the year for her. So give out 2 votes for them. They are on the ballot once again. Vitruvia for Best Metal Band and Sarah Bayer for Best Photographer of 2019 for her work with her company Bayer Photography. So shout out to her. If you haven't seen, she was all around this year going crazy doing photography for Vitruvia and several other bands. So she's on a hot commodity run with these bands and the local scene. So she is a big, huge supporter. Shout out to her, to the boys in Vitruvia. Proud of you guys. Very good job. Some other people that have been nominated is my buddy Seth Witcher. If you haven't seen Seth or heard him, this cat is crazy good. He's got some awesome talent. If you haven't heard too, check out his single, The Game of Love. That is awesome. Much love to you, Seth. Congratulations on the nomination. Hope you get it. You people go out and, like I said, if you're in this area, please go out and give these guys votes. They work their tails off to the point of no return. And this would be a nice way to end the year with the nomination and kick it off with the actual award in hand in 2020. So that would be greatly appreciated. Some other mentions, Leah Fools and her music. She's been nominated several spots. Chelsea Lynn Meyer, Mike Roy is on there. There's also the Dynamic Divas show. Josie Jancy is on there. Lexi and Josie are on there. A whole bunch of hardworking people who've earned their spot and have been a big support and big push in the music industry on the local scene. I unfortunately missed my shot for it, but that's all good because I got the boys to celebrate and be happy with. I'm proud from a manager standpoint to see Retruvia on the nomination ballot. So that's awesome. To see that and my friend Sarah and her awesome work with photography, and that's actually very cool. So there's that. There's like a whole bunch of different categories. Best place to play, venue to play, jam night to play, a host, DJs. It's amazing to see the different categories for the hardworking people in this independent music scene. And it might not seem like a lot if you're more into the big swing of things. Oh, well, there's these awards and that award and so on for these big shows. But it's important to recognize your local talent, like they do every year for the past several years. I think this is I want to say, from what I understand, 21st round of this or so. So this is pretty amazing. This has been a long-standing tradition for talent and for locals in the scene in the last several years. So, what a way to cap off the year for everybody who hit the nominations, who has been nominated, and hope to see y'all capture your awards in the following year in 2020. That would be an awesome way to kick off your year. So there's that. Again, my whole concept and precipice to this entire thing and supporting local is literally to support local bands. And what better way to do it than to cast your vote now for the Lehigh Valley Music Awards and really show these artists your love, support, respect by blowing up the voting polls and voting these guys to a win. And this is what I've been talking about from episode 1 till now, episode 37. It's all about supporting the local bands, and this is the biggest way that we, the local people in the community, can show the true support for these guys by liking them, by attending their concerts, by doing all this. If you literally, truly want to show support, now is a good time to do it. So go out, visit their website, LehighValleyMusicAwards.org, cast your vote. They have a fan side for the fans, and they have an industry side for the industry people. So please, please, please go out and vote, go out and like, go out and do everything possible. Again, without the fans, the local scene wouldn't be here. Just remember, locals are nationals without all the big pop, flash, and pizzazz. And the nationals were the locals at one time before they signed their record label. Just remember that. All of them had to start from somewhere, from some point in their career to get to where they are and the status they are now. So do that. Give that a like. Once again, congratulations to some of the people I've listed. Retruvia, Sarah, Seth, Leah, Chelsea, Lynn Meyer, and the list goes on. So congratulations to you all. That's amazing. Really a bunch of amazing people to see on that ballot. So get out, go vote, and help those artists achieve their awards. And remember, support local. It's what it's all about. And this is really what it culminates to. So much love to y'all. Peace. Have a good day. And vote. You can also check it out. If you haven't seen, it's on my story on my Facebook page, facebook.com/charles.dilts.96. You'll see my link in there. You'll listen to the podcast, whether it's on 210 Shotgun or my YouTube page, or listen here live. Please, please, please go out and vote. It's the best way you can make your voice heard and to show real, true local music support. Thank you. This is the end of the episode for Support Local Bands, the LVMAs edition. Peace.